Knock, knock. Hi, guys. I'm Dr. Abby Waldman. I'm a dermatologist at Brigham and Women's Hospital in Boston and Harvard Medical School. On this day in Boston, Massachusetts, it is really hot and humid outside, and so I'm going to talk about how to identify and treat heat rash fast. So how do you know if you have heat rash? Well, as the name implies, it usually shows up in the heat. Typically within minutes or a few hours after sweating, you can develop little pimples or pustules or even little blisters. They're typically on the trunk and in areas where the skin is being occluded by tight-fitting clothing, or where there's a lot of skin-on-skin occlusion, like underneath the armpits, in the groin, on the back of the neck. This occlusion is what blocks the eccrine sweat ducts. And when they get blocked, that's how those little pimples and pustules form. Heat rash is also called miliaria or prickly heat, and you're at risk anytime you're sweating. So that could be on a hot, humid day, just being outside like here in Boston, but it could be after a workout. In fact, actually, a lot of times people think they have back knee, they have acne on their back, but really what they're having is this heat rash, and it happens with any area that's occluded from wearing tight workout clothing or having your hair occlude over the back of your neck, sometimes on your chest and underneath the breasts, underneath the armpits. A lot of times people think they're having actually an acne breakout, when really they just need to cool off as soon as they finish working out. So how do you avoid heat rash in the summer months? You want to stay cool. You want to be in an air-conditioned area if you can. If you're hot and sweaty, use cool compresses, even putting cold water in a spray bottle and spritzing, especially right after workouts, or if you've been outside for a while, if you work outside and you're sweating, or taking cold showers or cool showers whenever you can right after sweating will help avoid getting heat rash. When you know you're going to be sweating, if you wear loose-fitting clothes that don't occlude the body, don't occlude the sweat ducts, that can help prevent heat rash. You want to look for synthetic or cotton materials in particular. And try to change wet, sweaty clothes, again, because those are sticking close to your skin, they're blocking the eccrine duct, and when that duct gets blocked, that's what's gonna lead to the rash. Other ways to stay cool and dry include actually just using an air conditioner set on cool. That can help dry the skin soon after sweating. The good news is that heat rash will usually resolve within 1 to 2 days after removing the cause of sweating. So if it's a really hot day and you get in a cool environment, usually the next day, the rash is going to go away, maybe 1 to 2 days. In order to relieve the itch during that time, you can use topical over-the-counter steroids. Using emollients like Aquaphor or Vaseline can help reduce the itch. And some people find oral over-the-counter antihistamines help, especially if it's preventing you from sleeping at night. Heat rash or miliaria is not dangerous on its own, so you're never going to have some other symptoms due to just heat rash alone. That being said, it can be indicative that you are getting too much heat, and that if you have sustained exposure to heat and you're not tolerating it, it can lead to heat exhaustion, heat stroke. So you just want to pay attention to those signs that your body is struggling to process the heat by sweating, to keep up with the cooling mechanism your body has in place. So let me know in the comments if you have any tips for dealing with the heat this summer. I'm Dr. Abby Waldman. Be well.